Welcome back, Grillman's Garage. We're in the dungeon today because it's kind of miserable outside. Temperature's gone up, it's above zero, everything's melting. We had a couple of weeks there that was really nice, beautiful snow, nice and crisp, clean, fresh air. Now it's all that melted muck-y stuff, you know. So hopefully next week or so we're gonna get some good, nice, crisp, cold weather, get out and get some fresh air. Anyway, today, what do we have? We have the DJI Mini 3, standard edition, doesn't matter, but we have updates. And I'll show you on some slides here what we have. I'll work on here and I'll throw this slide up and go on and on. As soon as I turned it on, we had an update. And if you look in the background here, it tells you what the current update was. The current firmware or app version is 1.114, and then the RC one is 103.0700. So we chose to update. So we did the update, and what was the update about? Three things really, okay? Really most important thing to me is a zoom function for text or an enlarged text version for the telemetry on the bottom, etc. It's always been a sore point for me that it's really hard to see, and the screen is not that big. This screen is as big as a phone, right? So sometimes the font is pretty small, it's hard to see. So that was good. So that's changed that. You get to choose. You can have standard or high. Okay. Next thing is it introduces before you fly. It's like a section that you can hit, and we'll go through that. If you hit, you can pick around your location and you can find where other people have submitted small videos or comments about an area to fly. It's very interesting. In our area, there's only a few, but it's very interesting to see, and I may upload to that as well so other people can see the beautiful spots there are around here. Okay, this one turned off again here. And it adds the support for information of products, etc. So you can hit the search button and you can put in anything like Mavic Mini or DJI RC or whatever, and it'll give you all the videos that DJI has. The only issue I found was that most of them are in Chinese. Okay, and some of them have an English monologue with them, but they're so fast, you're better off going on YouTube and looking them up, okay? But there are tons and tons of information there, okay? And there's also an area for, what's it say here? Oh, quick transfer. How do you do quick transfer? Without the RC, you have your phone and you have your, most people may not have this, but you have your phone and you have your craft, and you can transfer the files directly from the craft to your phone very quickly by using this. And the next one beside it is service. If you have any problems with the DJI product, hit the service. You can go right to their websites and you can fill out a claim, you refresh or whatever you want, and away you go. Okay, so we uploaded to this, and it was a large one. It was 942 megs, so it was a large one. Then, this is what I meant by standard and large text. If you look on the bottom here, you can see the size of the text. Standard and large text. Larger. Okay, so this is standard. You can see this up here, and we go. That's larger. It is better. Okay, and we'll show you that in a screen recording as well. Okay, from there we went into the actual program, went up to the top here, and we found that under control you can pick between standard and larger text. So you can go back and forth, depends what you want. Okay, then after that, this is the new format, the user interface that it looks like, okay? When I first saw this, I thought I'd drop my tablet and I'd crack the screen because of the little mark there that goes down from service down to profile. I thought I cracked my screen, but I started it up again and it had changed the background. So there's a couple of backgrounds there, don't know why. But this is the new user interface. You've got a quick search before you fly, quick transfer, and service. We'll go through those very quickly, and that's it. Okay, so then we went and found out what it changed. Well, the version number went up to 1.12, and the firmware went up to 1200. Okay, then what happened? I connected the drone, and we have a drone update. Now this is only for the United States, and it's only if you have the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus. It's about remote ID. It automatically engages that, okay? So I'm assuming if you don't have the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus, it doesn't do that. I'm in Canada. We don't have to worry about remote ID that much up here yet, so I'm not really going to worry about it. So as far as I know, it is coming, but I don't know when, and thankfully we don't have to worry about it. There you go. So that's all that. Let's get this up and running, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got a battery in here. We're going to start this up, and we'll get it all connected. Okay, let's get this screen recorder going here. We're in the basement. Screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Boom! We're started. Okay, there's the screen recording. Don't need this anymore. Love my coffee. We've got the DJI Mini 3. Okay, if you look on the bottom, you can see the size of the font. It's pretty good. So let's go into here. Go to Control and go to Standard. Boom. See how small it is? I know because look at the table on the bottom there. Okay, the table by the little arrow there. Okay, I'll go in here and we'll change it again. Go back out. Much bigger, right? And I really like that. It's a nice size now. It's comparable to the size I find on the Hubsan drones, RCs. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. Okay, you see this? This is the main screen here. And the cluster on top there on the 4. Okay, if we go to search, let's try search. Okay, and we're going to type in Mavic Mini. Go, boom. All kinds of stuff, and you can hit any of them, and it'll go to that, and you can play the video, learn whatever you want to learn. It comes up like this, etc. Okay, and you can play that. But what I did find was that most of the videos are in Chinese, a lot of them, or they have some kind of interpolation of that. Hard to follow along, a little fast, but if you go on YouTube, you can find them. But it's a great resource. You can find stuff if you really want to. If you want to look things up on your phone, I don't find it very useful here because when I'm out on the road, I don't have internet, so it doesn't really matter. So if we, oh, and also you'll see here like this, I believe the red ones there are like Adobe files or PDFs, but they don't do anything. Blank, nothing. So there you go. Okay, let's go back to where we were here. Okay, go fly. Yep. Okay. And we're back to the basement. Boom. There you go. If I hit that again, big one. I like the big letters. Okay. I like the big letters, and we can move that around like that. I like the big letters. That's really, really nice. And then there is the navigation cube, I'd like to call it, with the 4 things that you can do a quick transfer. Tells you all about that, how to do it. If you don't have your radio controller, you have your phone on your craft, you want to transfer your files, you can do that. The service one, you have to have the internet, obviously, and it's a quicker response to go to make a claim or get service or ask questions and stuff like that. And then before you fly is another good one. We're right in here somewhere. Okay, yeah, this is Crawford there. We're right about there. And if we go over to the shoreline here, where there's one guy there, and you can actually play the video. And that's the video. Okay, so there you go. And if I wanted to, I could upload a video to that as well. Okay, that's that. Let's get out of that. That was a lot of mucking around there, wasn't it? So let's turn this off. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. We're back to the home screen. Once it's turned off, you come back to the home screen, you get a different background, or you get the background. I've only seen 2 or 3 different backgrounds, so there we go. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a transition thing there. You've seen that in a few in this video, transitions, because something happened, the dogs got to me, I spilled something, something happens. Nothing ever goes smoothly, ever, ever, ever. In this case, not the battery, but the storage on the camera ran out, so I didn't figure that out till I was 9/10 the way through editing. But anyway, we're here at the end. So we've updated everything. There was an update for everything, really. Okay, there was the update for the remote ID. There was an update for the firmware for the radio controller. There was an update for the app. There was an update for the fly safety database. There was all kinds of updates, which was really good. And I really like DJI because they do an update very well. And this last one, they actually made it make sense, sort of, okay? Rather than just saying, you know, we fixed the bugs and it's for better enhancement usability or whatever, you actually tell you something that you can understand, which is really good. Okay, so that's about it. Big updates, very, very nice about the text thing. I love that. I love that everything's compartmentalized. You can get everything through that navigation block if you want to. Big downfall for this particular radio controller is there is no internet, so you really need your phone if you have data with it. So if you have a nice big phone, what's the point of having this, right? Except for the cable. I get that. But anyway, it's a decent controller. It really is. It's nice. But it's got a medium-sized screen. It's not a huge screen, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't really complain about it. Anyways, we're going to get out flying maybe the next day or two. If it chills down a bit, get some fresh snow, we'll get out there. It is a great drone. I just don't like the design. I really don't. I do not like the design. I don't like the articulating front. I just don't like it. Every time I take this apart, I'm scared I'm going to snap off a prop or something. Okay, but anyway. Now the Mavic Mini, yeah, it's got that articulating arm, but I love it. It's great. Absolutely great. Love that. But anyway, that's another issue. So that's about it. Till next time. Okay, remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me a coffee. 'Tis the season, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Everybody have fun, get out there, enjoy the fresh air, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.